Hello, y'all, and welcome to Jackalope Tales, Music and Urban Legends. I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger. And also with us today are our production crew, Jenny, Jeannie, and on the board, Sam, the guardian of the black metal.
It's true.
That's right. Always dressed in black. Well, how's everything going for you, Lisa?
Pretty good, man.
Good,
I'm in a good mood today.
Oh, so what we got going on today is...
Body, yaddy, yaddy. And do I like Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah, but she's not mentioned here because we're not going to mention her name right now.
No, but we're kind of utilizing the title of the song.
Yep, I like that song.
I like Body, Oddy, Oddy.
Yep.
But the first person we're going to talk about is Kesha.
Okay.
We're going to call this one Kiss and Tail.
Oh.
Tail.
Oh.
Yeah, not story tail.
Okay.
Like hanging from your ass tail. So this Kesha girl is, she's definitely a weirdo. Because, I mean, when you start looking her up, it's like all this weird shit she does. Well, she's really proud of it, too. Now, there's a rumor around that she was born with a tail. And that's known as a vestigial tail if someone is born with one. I know. Many believe that our ancestors had a tail. I mean, we're talking way back, not just grandparents. Way, way back. And they even used this form of a tail to utilize for things. Now, over time as a species, and sorry we're getting into the science of this for a moment, but hang with me, that the humans evolved past the need for such an organ, which is why most humans no longer grow them. Now, one thing I noticed or found out that was really fascinating is that most humans grow a tail in the womb, and it disappears by week 8 because it'll then grow into the tailbone. But some don't disappear. Ergo, Kesha.
Okay.
And so the characteristic of this tail that she has and others that have a tail have, it contains muscles, connective tissue. It's got blood vessels and nerves.
Can she wag it?
When she's happy. Yeah. It's covered by skin and it's located on the tailbone, and some can be as long as 13 centimeters. And being American, I'm like, what the hell is 13 centimeters?
Sounds so long.
It does. It's 5.118 inches.
Oh, that's not impressive.
No. I mean, but it still is kind of to me. And some can even move their tail or contract their tail. So there is some activity that can happen. So she could
Was
wag
it cold water? Cold water?
It could be.
Lisa, it's not the size of the tail, it's how you wag it.
It's the motion of the ocean.
Oh, man. And in 2013, Kesha claimed in an interview with Heat magazine, I had a tail when I was born. It was a tiny tail, and then they chopped it off and stole my tail. That was when I was little. I'm really sad about that story, is what she said. She said she was younger, but there was another piece of information that said when she was in her 20s, they even removed it without her consent.
In her 20s?
Yeah.
What, they held her down and
Well, no, she was claiming that she was there getting her annual checkup because, Kesha is very concerned for health and really has to do her semi-annual checkup. But the doctor just removed it.
No way.
Yep. And then she said, in quotes, this doctor stole my motherfucking tail.
Okay, now that she used those, that was strong language, so I believe her now.
Oh, I know.
I do.
I know. I mean, but supposedly she had one. She doesn't have it anymore. And you know what? To this day, even when she was young and to current day, when someone flips a coin and asks her heads or tails, she always calls tails.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Brumpa.
She just holds on to that whole tail aspect.
Well,
Yeah.
So I always think back to that Super Suckers song, Born with a Tail.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out Super Suckers. But there is a Toadies tie-in here with the tail.
What the hell?
The singer Todd Lewis.
Todd Tail?
Todd Tell. Here we go, Todd Tell. There is a story that Todd tells And I believe it was in
Todd's Tail
Rip
Tells.
magazine or something during an interview. Todd was born with a tail.
He never told me this.
Yeah, Todd
I
was
thought
born
we were
with a tail.
close.
Well, it's not talked about much because, Todd's a preacher's kid.
Oh, God.
And if you are a God-fearing family and a monkey or signs of a monkey or evolution or anything should pop up, it's a sign of the devil.
Oh my
So-
God.
Todd's tail was removed, and it was kept in a garage window on the windowsill
Oh, my God.
in a baby food jar. And probably formaldehyde or something.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Just a little Gerber baby jar or something
Well,
like
that brings up, where's Kesha's tail?
Good question. I mean, I think I read where she had said she wished she could have kept it, but I think it was just discarded.
What if it's out living on the streets on its own and it has this life?
Because it has nerves and it can twitch.
Right. So what
Yeah.
if it's like
So it
doing
just walks
stuff?
around twitching and
Right.
feeling
It's one of her
pain.
backup dancers.
Oh my God, that would be so great.
Right. And now the tail. Yeah.
So if any tails out there, disembodied tails, would like to join us on a podcast, we invite you right now.
Yeah.
So
Or if you have a tail.
right,
Yeah.
Ooh, more stories about tails.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a viral video.
I wish I had one because I could do things with it, like after grocery shopping and you need an extra hand to hold the keys. Yeah, like all these grocery bags, and it's like, oh wait, I don't have to put anything down. I can still hold it and like
I
unlock
can
the
wear my
door.
pants without pockets. Yeah.
It's so great.
And I never thought of the utilization of a tail like that. That's good.
Yeah, I'm pro tail.
Yeah. So since we're kind of talking about body oddities, body oddities, do you have something for us on yours?
Oh, I do. This one, I'm calling so many nipples or nip slip. What are we going to do? So there's so many things that are funny to me. You can say things like anytime you talk about poop, anytime you talk about farts,
Yeah.
and you can put nipples in that category too.
It's classic. It's a great go-to.
Right. I will laugh. And I will try and bring stories back around to this. So this is hilarious to me. And the first time I heard about someone having an extra nipple, because that's what I'm going to talk about, is when we were on Interscope Records, Marky Mark, now
Oh, God.
Mark Wahlberg,
Yes.
was on that same label. And when we were walking around the record offices and we were being introduced to everybody, and one of the things someone pointed out was, did you know Marky Mark has an extra nipple? And I'm like, what the heck? Like it's going to sell us on like signing with
I know,
Interscope.
right?
I was like, wait, one of their artists has an extra nipple. Let's go.
Yeah.
Where's my pen? I'm going to sign this contract.
3 nipples, come to Interscope.
And we could not be bought with nipples. But
You aren't sold cheap. I know.
but we did sign with Interscope because that was one of the deciding factors,
Okay,
the extra
yeah.
nipples. But there's tons, after looking at this, there's tons of other artists who have extra nipples.
Good God.
Like, I don't think there's a direct correlation with talent and nipples.
Okay.
But let me run down some of the lists. Katy Perry has an extra nipple. John Mayer. Lily Allen, she talks about her extra nipple a lot. She says when she touches it, it gets hard, which I don't want to hear about that.
No.
One person was really embarrassed about their extra nipple, and that's Carrie Underwood. And she had her extra nipple removed because it was an eyesore, apparently.
Wow. Maybe kept in a jar.
I hope she did.
I know, right?
Everyone else seems to be proud of the extra nipple, and they talk about it in interviews, but Carrie Underwood is like, no. But there is one person who wins the nipple award.
I'm excited.
It's the nipple lottery. Harry Styles. 4
What?
nipples. 4
4?
nipples.
Oh, my God.
And he does wear shirts to cover them up most of the time. But I've seen Harry without top shirt, and I did look at a picture, and he does have extra nipples. He could actually nurse a litter of small litter of kittens.
Little known fact: his mother is British, and his father is his father is
a
British,
dairy farmer,
and his mother is a dairy cow.
That is utterly absurd.
Oh man, that's hardcore.
Oh, fiddlestick.
But the nipple thing is just so hilarious to me.
No, that really is. I have enough trouble with two. So, I mean, I don't
keep track of more?
Yeah, I don't want to entertain a third.
So do you have any like weird body things that you want to fess up to?
Weird body things. No, I really don't.
Like web feet or...
No, I think I'm okay. No, I don't have anything weird, but no.
Well, let me tell you the weirdest thing that I've heard.
Uh-huh.
So are you familiar with Bad Bunny,
Yes.
the artist?
Sings in Spanish.
Sings in Spanish.
Yeah.
I really actually like Bad Bunny. His music is fun.
Okay.
And I pretend like I'm dancing well to it because it's kind of got a salsa.
Okay. Yeah.
But many people have noticed that Bad Bunny has a scar below his left shoulder blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And when Bunny was a young lad, he went to the doctor with a painful lump below that shoulder blade.
Right.
And after a series of tests, the doctors shared their strange finding.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
I think so.
I hope you are.
I know.
Because that lump was a clump of connective tissue mixed with dark hair and a full set of teeth.
Oh, my God.
Bunny had been, so ridiculous. Bunny had been carrying around his unborn parasitic twin for 15 years. So he's a teenager, and his unborn twin is like, "What's up, dude?"
Oh, my God. And he just thought it was like extra armpit hair.
Or
but
something.
it's actually another.
Like a hairy mole or something, but it has teeth and
Oh, my God.
was starving. Like
Yeah.
one of those Fuego Doritos or something.
I know.
So doctors removed the twin in a 6-hour surgery. Bunny, being a deeply spiritual guy, gave his twin a proper burial. I couldn't find much information on the burial.
Well, he was 15, so I guess there was kind of an attachment to it. Bah.
Anyway, most people think that the song La Noche de la Noche, which I don't speak Spanish.
No.
I took French in high school.
Noche de la noche.
Yeah.
I know
they-
la.
Right. I don't know what that means even.
Yeah.
But they think that's a romantic song, but it's actually a tribute to his brother.
What?
Yeah, so these people are like having that as their wedding song or whatever.
Oh, my
But it's
God.
about his parasitic twin.
Okay, well, I guess some marriages you do have a parasitic twin.
So I'm just going to call his parasitic twin
Okay.
Sad Bunny.
Oh, yes. Okay, perfect.
So here are the lyrics. Here's some of the lyrics that are translated from Spanish to English.
Okay.
And it happened to me that they gave me hope. And it happened to me that they have abandoned me. And it happened to me that they are not by my side.
What?
That song is not steamy or romantic.
No, I wouldn't walk down the aisle to that song.
No.
Oh, my
Especially
God.
when you know it's about a ball of hair and some teeth. It's a freaking tearjerker about his hairy, toothy sibling.
Oh, my God. That's sad.
I know, right?
Because you can feel the separation they had. I
Yeah.
mean, that's his brother.
Right.
Oh, my God.
It's just weird.
Yeah, and a full set of teeth.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Is Bad Bunny connected to the Kardashians? I feel like he should be.
No.
With that kind of history.
Oh, they should have him on.
Jeannie, you're our resident expert on Kardashians.
Am I now? Okay.
You are now. Is Bad Bunny connected to the Kardashians in some way?
What's her name? One of the younger Spawn was dating him. I can't remember. There are 5 of them, right? Hold on, let me look.
You're the expert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Kendall Jenner.
I wonder if parasitic twins are hereditary and you could have children who actually have a parasitic twin. It could happen.
It sure could. Oh, I mean, that's the ultimate body, oddy.
But I kind of want, like I wanted a tail, I kind of want a parasitic twin because you could,
Yeah.
like, you wouldn't be alone. Like, have conversations with yourself.
Always someone to talk to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can just imagine it being attached going, and then you're like, yeah, I understand.
Right. Yeah, I need someone to listen to me, and it's like little teeth chatter.
Bite down for yes. Bite.
It's like ruined so many clothes because it chewed through.
Oh, you got to go sleeveless. Oh, wow.
Well, do you have a Lone Star salute today?
I do, in fact. And this one I found was about the musical Hamilton.
One of my favorite.
I
like
haven't
it.
heard it, but
What?
I
Didn't
know.
you even watch the Disney? I mean, during the pandemic, they had on Disney Plus Hamilton,
Oh,
where you
no,
could watch it and sing
no,
along.
no, because I work with money all day at the bank, so that's
Okay.
enough Hamilton for me.
Braggart.
Don't worry, it's not mine.
Let's hear the review.
But the interesting thing about the review is it's not necessarily about the music. So, according to Bing, he gave Hamilton a 1 star.
Sounds reputable.
Right? So he goes on to say, I got a very nice looking CD package. He had ordered Hamilton. It had Hamilton on the cover, just like I wanted. The CDs inside the case had Hamilton printed on them, just like I wanted. But when I put the CD player in my player to hear the music, I heard the sounds of Graham Nash of Crosby, Stills, and Nash coming through my speakers. Apparently, the CD manufacturer put the wrong music on the discs. So if you're a big fan of the album Over the Years by Graham Nash, but you always wanted it in a Hamilton case, then this is the product for you. However, if you, like me, want to hear Lin-Manuel Miranda's music from the great Tony-winning musical Hamilton, then you, like me, will be sorely disappointed. I am returning the product and hoping that the replacement will have the right music on it. And guess what? He got the replacement, and it had the wrong music on it.
No.
Still had Graham,
What the hell?
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Where did he order it from?
Amazon. Now, not to go into detail with other reviews, but I read some reviews where someone bought it for their grandparents for their road trip. And then the grandparents opened it up and put it in while they were on their long trip, hoping to hear Hamilton. And
it
they
was
heard
porn?
Crosby, Stills, and Nash. So
Okay, so he's in on this because does he get paid every time he missails a Hamilton record?
I don't know.
Or
But-
not he, but
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, them. I don't know. But you know what? That actually happened to me even because when I was in New Orleans one time, I went to a record store and I found a Robert Johnson
Yeah.
record.
The blues great.
Vinyl.
Right.
And I get done in New Orleans, drive all the way back home, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to put on that Robert Johnson. Side A, Robert Johnson. Side B, King.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
That would have been better. It was Kings of fucking Leon. And I was like, holy shit. So they had pressed the wrong groove on the back side of the vinyl. And it's like, of anyone, Kings of Leon, which I just, I can't, I don't like them. And so I have the A side of Robert Johnson and the B side of whatever record that is of Kings of Leon.
Okay.
And
Is it
I'm
worth
not
more?
I doubt it.
Kind
I'm
of
not-
like a nickel that's printed wrong.
Yeah, right. And I'm not going to drive 9 hours to return it. So it's kind of like, well, fuck. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So that kind of crap actually happens. So talk about quality control.
Well, on our platinum record, I decided I wanted to see what album it was printed on because it has a Toadies label in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a classical record. It's not even a Toadies record.
Oh, God.
So if you pull it out of the little trophy case thing, it's actually a classical record.
Are you?
I think it's like a Ninth Symphony or something. Okay, so my Lone Star Salute is actually, it's one of my favorite records of all time.
What is that?
People hate it,
Oh.
but so many people love it.
Yeah.
It's the Shags' Philosophy of the World. I freaking love the Shags.
Okay. Yeah.
Jeannie, you probably know the Shags.
If I had had a drink, I would have just spit coffee out of my nose. But yes, I do. I am aware of the Shags.
Do you hate them?
No.
Okay.
No.
I freaking love them. So when we were recording Rubberneck, Mark and I had the Shag CD on non-stop.
Yeah.
And because Daryl hated them, and we shared a place together while we were doing it. And so we would wake up early in the morning and put it on really loud. And Daryl would come out in his boxer shorts and a white T-shirt and yell at us like, I hate this. And it made us love it even more.
Oh, yeah.
I freaking love the Shags. And we sang all the songs. Like we'd be riding in the car and we'd start singing, it's Halloween, it's Halloween. And Daryl would be so mad. And so that became a thing where the Shags, we'd sing Shag songs just to piss Daryl off. We love you, Daryl.
Yeah.
So here's the review of the Shags' Philosophy of the World. By the way, Daryl loves the Shags now.
What? Well, look at
does.
your influence.
I know. Here's the review of the Shags. Ever since I bought this record, it's been routinely teleporting around my room, sometimes behind my bookshelf, sometimes in my fish tank, sometimes it's floating in a fountain of blood and laughing. It's not that big of a hassle having to find it because it's a terrible album, and I never want to listen to it anyway, but it's creepy. Okay, so I picked that one because some people were really mean to these girls. But, when they did this, they were teenagers and younger.
Yeah.
And I read that one because I think it's more funny. They don't like it, but that was the nicer of the bad reviews. And I thought it was a little funny because if I could listen to this record and teleport,
Yeah.
I'm in.
I love they threw the fish tank in there.
I know, right?
I know. It's like crazy. Well, that was a good one. Man. Makes me want to hear it. I'd probably love it.
I think you would like it.
I think
it's
so.
so freaking punk rock for not being punk rock.
No. Gotcha.
And their song about their cat, Foot. My pal's name is Foot. And then you say Foot.
Foot.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. That's all you need to know about this.
Well, you had me on It's Halloween.
Oh, man.
So.
You were like, even Dracula will be Dale.
That is good.
Everyone, thanks for listening.
Yeah, definitely.
And
please, wait. We got to cover.
Oh, yeah, we got to cover it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Yeah, look at you wanting to quit.
Let's go back. Man, I just want to get out of here.
So we've got to take a look back at our moments. So we've got the Kesha and her tail, and she's actually talked about that in interviews. So it's got to be legit.
That's true.
Yeah. So
Was that her?
Yeah,
that was her tail. That was her
that
tail.
was the tail.
Tail on the loose.
Right. And let's see. And then we had multiple udders.
So many nipples.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's verified many different places.
For Pete's sake!
Yep.
True.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny, Sad Bunny.
Yeah. I still can't get out of my mind black hair and teeth.
Oh, it's so weird. So there's a lot of accounts, but Bad Bunny has not addressed this. So
we're not
We're
sure.
not sure. So this is borderline.
Okay.
Oh, fiddlesticks!
Okay. We'll just have to be watching for the scar.
We're waiting on a response.
Yeah. We've emailed his management.
Right.
Yeah.
His people are contacting our people.
Right. We'll see what they say.
So thank you, everyone, for listening. And please check out Jackalope Tales on all the socials.
definitely subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on Apple Podcast. Okay, start over.
Oh, fiddlesticks!
Whoa, that was good. Who needs this pad anyway? Subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and anywhere else you get your podcasts.
And join us next time as we question, is it real or is it a jackalope tail?
See ya.
Oh, shit. Why are kazoos so funny?
I know, it's just so fucking great.
Oh, fuck.